Hello YouTube, my name is Cillian, I play for Royal Legion in Europe, which is a tier 3 team, and I peaked at 383 RR back in Act 6, or what is it called, Season 6 I think. Yeah, and I'm just gonna show a little guide quick here, how to properly smoke, how to, make random smokes, which is something that I don't see very often, and how to properly flood smoke, etc. So yeah. Okay, so first I'm going to be talking about attacker smokes. So the first thing you want to do is actually have the smoke prepared in the pre-round usually, unless you're flashing instantly. If you're not doing that, then yeah, you generally want to have the one that's further away first. So that would be this heaven smoke right here. So if I would have it here, and then let's say the round starts and smoke, then it would take longer to have the smoke like this.
Shadows traveling.
And then when using your blind, this is a quick little tip. You know how Sentence uses it? He kind of looks at the minimap and then he flashes off the minimap. What a lot of people will do is just still use the flash dice or gen preemptively, which is necessarily not bad. It's just that Paranoia is one of the strongest abilities in the game, and let's say they're maybe playing retake or offside, then you can get more value sometimes if you just look at the minimap and flash off that. And then when you're smoking, let's say we're A on ascent here, like we are, you want to be smoking like that, not so they cannot go out. You've seen a lot of guides of this. It could be a little bit closer here, but it's fine. And then heaven is very important that you smoke like this, so you have this wall at the edge of the smoke, like this, because if you smoke otherwise, there can be a little gap right here. I made it could be a little bit better now, but yeah, it's okay, but you don't really want like a smoke like this, for example, because now they can go out here without maybe only your teammates here can see the guy you see right here, and then you can't really get traded by the people who are out. So yeah, you want to smoke to the wall, like at the edge of the wall. So let's see, I want to do it perfectly, like
Shadows traveling.
this is like a almost perfect. It could be a little bit more like to the right.
Cover going out.
Okay, when smoking for the main, you kind of want to do it with a little bit of a sort of gap, a little bit deeper like this,
Shadows
so that
traveling.
when they're actually running out to execute, you see them a little bit before, so you can have your chance to blind from dice here. So let's say you're watching, oh they're coming out, okay,
Blinding.
blind, boom, bada bang. Yeah, and then for main, it's just a normal smoke like this. You can ask your teammates if they want it smoked, because sometimes you'll smoke. Maybe you're playing B, let's say, you're holding with you have a nice angle with your mate, maybe high-low, or you're holding with an operator, let's say, and then your omen just smokes. It can be very frustrating. So just think about that. You could ask your mates on B, do you want to smoke B main? But if they're rushing B, then generally you want to smoke.
Here.
Okay, now let's say you have people on site, you're playing A like most omens do. Let's say they're rushing B, right? And the main smoke is kind of useless because they may be already out. What you can do, what you most of the time should do, is put a smoke for your side player. So let's say your side player maybe is playing back here, he's stuck behind this wall. A really effective smoke you can do is smoke anywhere here. So he can actually go out, play in the smoke, make it really awkward for the attackers. You can basically do a super fucking random smoke just anywhere, like you can just smoke like
Shadows traveling.
this. So he can, like, this just makes it super awkward for the defenders. Sorry, attackers, and yeah, literally just smoke like this can be super nice. On A, a really good smoke that you can do is just if you're not playing A, let's say, which is you're gonna be playing here most of the time, but if you're not, then
Cover
smoking
going
here
out.
could be really effective. Just smoking, yeah, here could be really effective. Just a random smoke that you're basically random favors the people in a disadvantage. So let's say you're in an eco on defense. Let's say your team stacked A and you're alone B. I don't know why, but let's say you're doing that. You doing a weird ass smoke, like let's say I'm just
Cover
smoking
going
here.
out.
It's actually gonna favor you since you're on the eco. I'm gonna make it weird for them. It's actually gonna favor you. So you wanna generally do this when you're in a disadvantage. Okay, this next part I'm really excited for because it's one of my favorite things to do when playing smokes. So this is flood smokes. Some of you might be unfamiliar with this concept, so I'll explain it real quick. Flooding is basically when you, well, like the word, you flood onto the site, right? You're going fast out of the site. Maybe you'll see pro teams do this when they're planting often, because when they're planting, there's a guy who cannot shoot, so that's a good time to flood. You can call for your team, guys, let's flood on tap. Do this smoke, for example, right here.
Cover going out.
Now it's just gonna fall down, but let's say it's up here like this.
Shadows
You
traveling.
can just maybe flash,
Stealing
cloud,
sight.
flood together. I'm gonna show you some really effective flood smokes that I don't see enough people doing. Looks like ice cream. Like for example, you could do this smoke.
Shadows traveling.
It's not my favorite, but yeah, you can do that. It's not bad, but this is my favorite right here. And I don't see enough people doing this one.
Cover going out.
It is so effective, and I can't tell you how many times I've seen my duelist or whoever's playing market, oops, go out here, just maybe you have a guy stairs, get a kill. It's so effective, and I don't see this enough. So yeah, I would love to see this more from people. And also a really good one is of course this one, stairs, a lot of protein.
Shadows traveling.
CT is often smoked. What this does is so that you can run out into the smoke and help your side players, maybe blind out, KO, boom, like that. That's basically the flood smokes, but yeah, love this one. Okay, I know I said the last part, flood smokes, was my favorite, but no, actually this might be my favorite, bro. Like, I can't stress this enough, and I get so tilted when I see Omens doing this in my rank games and whatever. And sometimes in my scrims, Lucas. Yeah, basically, let's say you're in a disadvantage, which I talked a little bit about before, which is in a disadvantage basically random favors the people in a disadvantage. So let's say I'm in a 1v2, right? I'm planning B. Okay, I know they're both A, let's say, okay. Alright, so I have one smoke now, okay? I already used this one. This one is gone, okay? I have one smoke, okay? Most people would probably one way, which is not necessarily too bad here, I would say. But there is a better way to smoke, and it's not a set smoke. It's not like, oh, exactly here, it's best time. No. A random smoke, like I talked a bit about before, is just gonna be so much better. So, okay, I just did a random smoke. Oh, they're defusing, okay. I go out here. Oh, I kill one guy. Oh, they're defusing. Spam, I go through, you know. Like, just do it randomly, anywhere, literally. It's just gonna help you so much more. I'll show another example. Now this spike's about to explode. Ah. Okay. So, let's say I'm in a... let's say I've just planted here, anywhere here. For example, planted, boom. Okay. Oh, well, there we go. Random smoke, okay. Like, do you see how much leeway this gives me? Just smoking like this. Okay, I take one fight, get in here, it's a 1v1. I can go out here, I can go back to main. I can take the fight, like, yeah, the possibilities are endless basically, guys. Like, please start using the random smokes in a disadvantage, I beg of you. It's just gonna help you so much more, and it's gonna, well, I'm gonna rank up because of this, so yeah, please do that. Okay, so this was my smokes guide. I'm just gonna do a quick conclusion here to sum it up. So basically, when attacking, you wanna do the smoke a little bit here, close to the wall like this, so there's no gap. You usually, I forgot to say this by the way, you need to, or not need to, but usually you want to one way when your smoke is back after you execute it. It's very good. Unless you're in eco. If you're in eco, you probably want to do some random smoke, like maybe like that, something like that. Yes, flood smokes, you want to flood, for example, on tap. You can call flood with your team, very effective. Also, if your defenders are stuck on site, doing a smoke like this can really benefit them and help them out. Basically, you want to stall also for the team, so you can come and the rotations can come in and help. You have the main smokes, you want to make a little gap here so that they have to run a little bit, so they can't just go out instantly. Very effective, and yeah, basically just helping out your team with this flood smokes is really effective, and the side smokes too. Yes, I just want to say thank you for watching. You should subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos, because I'm gonna be doing more guides, I'm pretty sure. So you don't want to miss that for sure. My name is Cilium. I'm, like I said, playing for Royal Legion. I'm gonna link the VLR in the bio if you want to support us, and yeah, thank you for watching. Have a great day. See ya.